What is up? This is your LA in a minute. Now I'm here on Venice Beach, one of more than 20 beaches that make up 75 miles of pristine coastline along the Pacific Ocean here in Los Angeles. And it's almost beach season. But the thing is, there have been reports of sick or even dying animals washing ashore, and people perhaps getting sick from the toxins that may have washed into the water after the fires. So I really want to know, are LA beaches safe? Let's get into it. Following the devastating wildfires in LA in January of 2025, there's been widespread concern about the safety of swimming in LA beaches. The fire sent large amounts of ash, debris, and potentially toxic chemicals into our watersheds, raising fears about elevated levels of contaminants. The toxins and heavy metals in either sand or seawater can have serious negative health effects, including increased risk of cancer, cardiovascular disease, respiratory issues, developmental problems, or reproductive toxicity. And these concerns are elevated when images such as dolphins or even a whale washing up at shorelines at Los Angeles beaches over the last few months are making the rounds. Additionally, stories about surfers with illnesses or worse have had people trepidatious about going into the water. Especially when immediately after the wildfires in January, ocean water quality advisories were issued for several beaches impacted by the fires, telling people to keep out of the water. But multiple agencies, including the Los Angeles County Department of Public Health and the Regional Water Quality Control Board, have conducted regular testing at 12 key beach sites from Malibu to Dockweiler. And these tests have specifically looked for fire-related contaminants in addition to the standard bacteria and water clarity checks. And the chemicals that they were looking for were based on chemicals found from water runoff in previous wildfires in the state. So what does the data from this testing show? The test showed that chemicals that may have been found in water runoff based on previous wildfires revealed no chemicals related to wildfires at levels that are dangerous to human health. And even important environmental groups like Heal the Bay are, quote, cautiously optimistic that chemical contamination no longer poses a significant risk for casual swimmers and surfers. But it's important to know that there are limitations with this data. While water quality is deemed safe for recreation, the testing methods are primarily designed to detect sewage-related hazards, not all possible fire-related toxins. There are no established regulatory standards for how much of these specific fire-related chemicals are safe for swimming, making it difficult to fully quantify the risk. Some beaches, especially those closest to the burn areas like Topanga Beach, Big Rock in Malibu, and Will Rogers State Beach have shown occasional spikes in heavy metals, though these have not consistently exceeded health limits. So the practical advice for beachgoers includes avoiding areas within 250 yards of active debris removal, as fire debris may still wash ashore. Try to wear closed-toed shoes on wet sand to avoid injury from sharp debris. And don't touch or handle debris with bare hands, and keep children and pets away from the affected areas. Perhaps most importantly, avoid eating seafood caught in Santa Monica Bay specifically, as contaminants in the fish may still exceed safe levels. So the current evidence suggests that swimming at most LA beaches is generally safe for the public, with no fire-related toxins detected at levels likely to cause illness from casual recreational exposure. However, the risks do remain higher near burn areas and where debris is present, and there still are gaps in scientific understanding of long-term exposure to certain fire-related chemicals. In short, swimming at LA beaches is considered safe right now, but remain vigilant and follow local advisories, especially if you're near recent burn zones. The County of Los Angeles Public Health puts out daily reports on beach water quality advisories, so make sure to check that out before you go to the beach. So look, it's not even summer yet, and there's plenty of people here enjoying the surf, the sand, and yes, the water. And though the testing isn't as deep or maybe conclusive as some people would like, it does show for the most part that the elevated toxins still leave the water safe enough to enjoy. I mean, there's 75 miles of pristine coastline here in Los Angeles, so make sure to check your LA County ocean water quality dashboards and find out if the water near you is indeed safe. All right, LA, it's been a minute.